Our SummerSlam coverage kicks off with the man who's been dominating, the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. Gunther, thank you so much for the time. I want to start off with what you posted on Twitter, being the first pro wrestler featured on the cover of the biggest newspaper in Austria. How did that feel?
Oh, it's great, actually. That was actually the newspaper that my family had a subscription for. So we had it in the mail every morning. So when I was growing up, I was reading it every day. When the guy called me and said, "Hey, we put you in the front on the front page," it was cool, obviously. Yeah, more like how should I say? Like emotionally fulfilling moment, if that makes sense.
Of course, because it's your childhood, right? Like you're definitely putting that in the plaque, correct?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. My mom bought a few examples of that, so yeah, definitely gonna keep it.
And I think it speaks to your run and kind of this legacy that you're building. And obviously, we just started Media Day. The question that you're going to get from everyone is you on this pursuit of Honky Tonk's record and breaking that. And I want to ask specifically with that, what's the proudest part of this run that you look back and go like, damn, I did that?
I would think what I'm happy about, and because I started wrestling in 2005 or something, and it took me till maybe 2015, pardon, or 2016 to really break out. And through the time, I had the idea of what I want to be as a wrestler and how I want to be, and I could achieve everything I achieved with just being myself. I think that's a very cool thing, so it's kind of like a justification that my idea about this sport and how it should be, actually, that works. People like that, and it's successful. I think that's the overall part that's, yeah, very fulfilling.
And of course, throughout this run, I mean, we could look at Clash at the Castle, your Royal Rumble run. You're kind of not even stealing the show at this point. Everyone expects your matches to be bangers, and I think this one with Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam is no different. To you, is there pressure to put on that great match, or it's just, no, this is the job, this is the expectation, this is what I do?
I mean, yeah, I think basically that's what it is. I don't go into it and be like, oh, I don't know. Try to be confident about myself, because if I go out there and be like, I hope they like it and I hope they don't hate it, and that's none of my concern. I go out there and do what's best for the match and what I need to do to be successful.
And my last question, your boy Kaiser said something. He said no American will ever hold this Intercontinental belt, this title. Do you agree with that?
From how it looks at the moment, doesn't look good for the Americans to get that again.
Neither is the World Cup team, but we'll talk about that later. Gunther, thank you so much for the time.